Okay, hi guys, Sean here. I know that last video may have been a lot of time lapse. I'm not sure if people like that or not, but I thought I'd do the, instead of setting up the time lapse for everything and having you guys watch that, which could get a little tedious, I'm just gonna break in every now and then to see where I'm at each day, what we did to progress with getting closer to being done with the little room that we're putting in the sawmill there, where we can put the CNC machine in, and the glue table, so we can glue that up in the winter without heating up the whole back shop. So anyway, so yeah, I'll show you a few clips here and where we're at and the progress we make, and you can come along with us and see how we progress with this little room. All right, thanks guys. Catch you on the next clip. Well, we have a beautiful day in Southern Ontario today. Just doing a little update on our room here that we're working on. I was able to get the plate on those floor joists, tie those floor joists in. So the loft is pretty much ready. We're gonna probably insulate it from the top, I think. Still debating on that, but today what we're doing is I was able to get the electrical boxes on, and we're running some of our circuits. That's going to be where our sub panel is. That will be fed from our main panel. We're going to use that tech cable right there that's rolled up. And we've got our circuit for a space heater. We're going to run a 220 circuit for the spindle on the CNC, and then we're going to have a couple, 2 or 3 120 volt circuits here. So so anyway, yeah, I'm a licensed electrician, so this helps me for doing this kind of work. So at least I've had the experience working with that. So it's really benefited me for the work I do in the shop here, especially in the mill shop when we wired up, you know, for all our woodworking machines and milling equipment. So so yeah, nice to have that experience. But yeah, I just thought I'd drop in and show you guys where we're at with this little room. We're progressing. So next up, I'll get you a video of where we're at next. So, all right guys, I'll catch you on the next clip. Okay, we're making a little bit of progress on the room here in the shop. I'll take you up here to the loft. So we've got our insulation in our floor. And we've got the floor down. This is some nice birch plywood. We sell this here at the shop, so if you're looking for a nice finish, a nice smooth finished plywood, we sell it here at the sawmill. And then inside here, I got a little help from my brother and my son. We were able to get the ceiling up the other night. So we got the poly in on the ceiling, and then we were able to tack that up. Pretty tough to do on your own, so I was able to get a little help to do that. And you can see now that we're starting to get most of the wiring sorted out. Just putting up the lights. I just put these up. I ran out of box connectors, so I'm one light short there. I'll get that tomorrow. We do have the panel tied in. And yeah, so we're progressing. We've got one sheet there. I just tacked that sheet just to see what it'd be like. So tomorrow, I think the plan is we'll get the box connector, we'll get that other light up. I'll probably tie these lights in the morning. I want to run one more box here. I think I'm going to run it from this box right here. I'm just going to come across here and run one more handy box. I don't have a receptacle in this this corner, so I'll run another receptacle there. So I'll pick that up and pop that in the morning as well, and then we'll start sheathing the outside of the room. And at that point, see how far we get. But then the next day, hopefully start putting some insulation in, some poly up, and then start sheeting the inside. So yeah, I'm just leaving it with the OSB board. It's just a work room, so it doesn't have to be too fancy. Should be lots bright enough with these 6 LED lights in. Yeah, so I just wanted to do a little update on where we're at with the shop. This is Thursday. So I think I started this this little building last Friday. So we're doing not too bad. We're coming along not too bad on it. So all right, thanks guys. I'll bring you up to date once we get a little more done. Okay, we just finished tying in the circuit. It's a 60 amp circuit we've got going over to the room that we're building. So I'll show you where we're at now. We finished tying this in today, so got all the electrical tied in except one receptacle. I've got to go to town. We got the lights on. Should be nice and bright in here when we're working. Yeah, so looks good. We've got all the circuits tied in there, and then here we tied in the plugs and the switch, but we've just left them out of the boxes because we're going to have to cut around those to fit the OSB on. And yeah, so the panel's done. So that's I wanted to get the lights on in here before I covered up the outside so it wasn't so dark in here when we go to put the insulation on and the poly on. So all right guys, I just thought I'd let you know where we're at now. It's been 1 week since I started framing this. And it was fairly late in the day Friday. We just started to put the wood up there where we put the hangers off of to run our joists across. So I'm pretty happy with the amount we've got accomplished in a week. Basically this was I was by myself working away at this except for the night. I brought my brother and son in a couple hours to help me put the ceiling on, so that was a big help. Pretty tough to do that alone, but everything else I was able to work away at it myself. So now we just got to skin the outside, cut around the openings for the windows and doors, and then start insulating and poly the inside here, and then we'll put the chipboard on the inside. So all right, we'll catch you on the next clip, see where we're at then. Okay, good morning guys. A little bit of a gloomy day this morning. We're back here. It's been a couple days since I've picked up the camera to show you where we're at with the room. I'm not even sure exactly where I left off here, but we got the room, the outside OSB board on, and then we got the lights, everything, all the electricals hooked up. We still need to get a few covers on the boxes, but oh, excuse me. All the OSB is in the room, on the walls. So we're getting close. So next steps, we just got to get the windows in. I think I'm going to be making the door for this, so maybe that's a video we can go along with. I'd like to get a door that kind of can hold the temperature back a bit, so I just might make it out of solid wood, like an exterior door. I think that'll probably hold back enough of or insulate this room enough for in here. Yeah, so we're getting close. Today I've got a job I've got to work on. It's a small job. I got to pull 6 boards of red oak. They have to be 8 inches wide, and then we're going to cut them down to 78 inches for a gentleman. So we're going to get that worked on this morning first thing, and then I want to, over here, I'm going to start on the landing for the stairs. So right there where you see the ladder, that's where we're going to build a landing, and that'll help us get upstairs. So once the landing's built, then I'll have to try to start cutting the stair stringers. So maybe we'll get you a bit of film for that one. It's not my favorite thing in the world. It's not that it's that hard. It's just if you don't do it, you only do it. This will be, I guess this would be my 3rd set of stairs that I built ever. So you only do it every, maybe what, I don't know, once every 10 or 12 years maybe type thing. So these stairs I'll show you here. I did the same thing over here on my lumber rack. So we built this rack, I don't know, probably about 3.5 years ago, and then these are the stairs I've built for that. I still haven't got to finishing this wall, but those have worked pretty good, and I'm going to build the other ones very similar, I think. There's 3. I probably could get away with 2 stringers under there, but there's 3 stringers under there, and that's what I'll do. I'll put 3 stringers again. So all right guys, so that's where we're at this morning. I better get pulling this red oak for this small job. So we'll catch you on the next one. Okay guys, I wanted to give you an update where we're at with this this room and the build that we're doing. So unfortunately I didn't get the camera out when we were building those stringers. I guess I just forgot to grab it, but we do have the stairs in. We are sheathed on this side as well, so yeah, it's good. We got a nice set of stairs here. They're a nice, comfortable. We've got to get the plywood there on the landing yet, but yeah, it's a nice, comfortable slope for the stairs. I figured as I was getting older, it's going to be harder and harder to get up those stairs, so I put a nice slope on them, which accesses this loft. It gives us a nice little bit of room to store things up here. Nice height. I can just reach the top of the roof when I put my hand up, but lots of headroom. I got to get a railing on here so I don't fall off. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do here yet. So until I kind of have an idea whether I'm not sure whether I'm just going to use it for storage like that with wood, small wood shorts, or use it for storing the small projects that I'm making for the store. So it might be just a storage spot for that. So that may affect how I decide to do that railing. Whether I make that railing just it might just be shelves that I store product on. So not 100% sure of that yet. So we're gonna let that one bake a bit. So anyway, glad the stairs are in. It's like I said in the last clip, it's not a job you do every day. This is my third set I've ever done. So yeah, it takes a bit of thinking how to lay that out when you do it, but now it's done and we've got access here to utilize some of the height in our shed. So that's where we're at. Next steps is probably to try to get this lumber rack in here. It's going to be a pretty narrow rack. I don't want to go into the window a whole lot. I may go in a little bit, but and then there'll be a wall here. I'm not sure how high. I'm gonna have to figure that out because I do want to offer some, you know, a guide wall here for the stairs, which would be the back side of that lumber rack. So we'll have to see what we do there. And then I'm planning to put, again, a lumber rack between each spot here. So customers will have the ability to, you know, come in here, look at the wood they want and pick it out. This one's going to be a little trickier because I have to have this door slide like that, so I won't be able to just go right to that wall with the lumber rack. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do there yet, 100%. I'm not sure if it's worth trying to build that out because there's not a lot of room there between that window and the wall. So yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with that yet. So all right guys, once I make any more progression on this room, I'll try to grab the camera and get a clip for you and add to this project. So all right, we'll catch you on the next one.